Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of...
Goes for a shot! We've got a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 42.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's hoisted clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He is through here. And there's the header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Malaysia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread neatly. It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. Palmer. It's anyone's ball now. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, who's he going to be aiming for here?
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Swung over. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Scholes. They've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
"30 minutes gone. He's played it back. Nuno Mendes.
That's really well manoeuvred. Safee Sali has found the net here, of course. Just eases him off the ball. Out towards the flank. Played in. Pedri. It's Bernardo Silva. Scholes. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Malaysia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Might want to be careful there.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's got away. The ball goes in. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear. Scholes. Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be one
Pedri.
minute added time.
And it's Scholes. Can he get away here? And the whistle goes for half-time. To review the first half.
Malaysia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely?
Please make
Possibly.
sure you watch the
But as
screen
long as
for
they
an
can keep
information
up the
bulletin
intensity,
from the regional
maintain the
police
purpose
department.
levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Malaysia ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. And Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to go crossfield. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Scholes. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking to play him in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Can he latch on to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A case now of complete control.
Real chance!
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he takes
a shot!
And how did he not make it 4?
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Coming on the field
Malaysia
is
have their second
number
corner now.
6.
And it's been taken short. Backward it goes. Malaysia still have the cards to affect this game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good ball out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Very nicely done. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away?
And he shoots! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 14.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Number 23.
Malaysia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It's a pretty loose pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement.
He's having a shot! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Safee Sali.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 42. Coming on the field
Malaysia
is
grab a
number
3-goal
21.
lead. It's just too easy. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Driving forward. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Scholes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! That's a sharp pass. And that has left him in a heap. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pinches it off him. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Malaysia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.